welcome to Bremen High School for tonight's junior varsity basketball contest between the Triton Trojans and your Bremen Lions. We will first introduce the starting lineup for Triton. Number 10, Leah Hammond. Number 12, Sophie Howell. Number 15, Janika Kemp. Number 20, Jillian Blues. Number 21, Austin Wright. The Trojans are coached by Sam Stutzman. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Bremen Lions. Number 13, Edie Anderson. Number 14, Kate Kincaid. Number 15, Allison Klingerman. Number 24, Natalie Harmon. And number 30, Sagarin Ratings. The Lions are coached by Taylor Lizzie. Tonight's officials are Doug Young and Jay Miller. Good luck, ladies.
Nothing easy, Jill. Nothing easy back there. Be ready.
Foul number 15, Janika Kemp, her first, team first. Entering for Bremen is number 11, Maddie Milliman. number 11, Maddie Millman, her first, speed first. Her first, speed second. And for Bremen is number 22, Peyton Johnson. Entering the game for Triton is number 0, Sydney Heckerman. And number 11, Tatum Hudson. And the game for Bremen is number 15, Allison Hinderman.
Evansville.
third. Foul number 21, off to the right, her first, speed fourth. Shooting number 14, taking eight. Entering for Bremen, number 21, Violet Marsh. Foul number 13, her first, team second. Number 13, Lee Garrison. Entering for Triton, number 12, Sophie Harrell, and number 15, Lydia Kent. Entering for
works.
Make sure you know the system.
Yes, yes,
Ready? Blue switch in 3. 1, 2, 3, blue switch.
Jacks like shouldn't have internet, so it's like a run. I got another one.
Number 30, Sagarin for first, Steve second. And in the game for Bremen, number 11, Maddie Milliman.
Play basketball. Open post.
Foul number 12, Alicia Lopez for first, Steve third. Foul number 12, Sophie Howell, her second, team first, shooting number 11, Maddie Norman. And the for Triton is number 10, Lydia Hammond. Number 11, Tatum Hudson. Lopez. Her second team score. Entering the game for Bremen is number 22, Peyton Johnson. Entering the game for Triton is number 20, Jillian Buell. Entering the game for Bremen is number 20, Brooke Conley. Entering the game for Triton is number 21, Austin Wright. Third points, number 30, Skylar Cutter. Foul number 24, Natalie Harmon, her first, team first.
So disconnected. Just go back to how you had the internet connected before, so I don't run your data.
No. Work pay. Company pays for it.
Number 14, Kate Kincaid. Foul number 12, Olivia Lopez, her third, team second. Foul number 12, Olivia Lopez, her fourth, team third. Second timeout, Bremen. Ernie Baker, Bremen is number 11, Maddie Miller.
Start her computer after this. She's popping up. I don't know what's good.
Watch D. Hey, watch D. Watch D.
Triton, number 11, Maddie. Foul number 21, Austin Wright, her second, team's first. Sophie Howell. Foul number 12, Sophie Howell, her third, team second. Shooting number 24, Natalie Harmon. Entering the game for Bremen is number 21, Violet March, and number 22, Peyton Johnson. Entering the game for Triton is number 20, Jillian Mules. Foul number 20, Jillian Mules, her third, team third. Entering the game for Bremen is number 10, Molly Drake. Foul number 22, Peyton Johnson, her first. Shooting number 10, Lydia Hammond. And then the for Triton is number 15, Anita Kemp. Foul number 21, Austin Wright, her third, team fourth, shooting number 21, Violet Marsh. For Triton is number 10, Lydia Hammond. Entering the game for Triton is number 12, Sophie Howell. Foul number 10, Lydia Hammond, her first, team six, shooting number 22, Peyton Johnson. Foul number 20. Jillian Jules, her first team serve. Entering game for Triton is number 21, Austin Wright. Number 20, Jillian Jules. Entering the game for Bremen is number 11, Maddie Milliman, number 13, Edie Driverson, and number 14, KKK. Replay, number 12, Sophie Howell. Foul number 15, Jamia Kent. Her second, team second. Foul number 12, Sophie Howell. Her fourth, team third.
Run 31.
Entering the game for Triton is number 11, Peyton Hudson. Entering the game for Bremen is number 24, Natalie Harmon. Foul number 10, Lydia Hammond, her second. Team fourth.
Here we go.
Entering the game for Triton is number 12, Sophie Howell. Entering the game for Bremen is number 10, Molly Triton, and number 22, Peyton Johnson. Foul number 15, Janika Kemp, her third, team fifth. Shooting number 24, Natalie Harmon. Entering the game for Bremen is number 21, Violet March. Three points, number 15, Janika Kemp. Senior parents, please make your way to the floor for your senior night festivities. Final score, Bremen 32, Triton 15. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bremen High School. We are celebrating our girls basketball seniors tonight. Give them a round of applause.
First up, we have Elizabeth Gonzalez, our senior manager. Tonight, she is escorted by Lindsay Berger. She has played 4 years of high school soccer, travel soccer, and has played soccer her whole life. She is undecided on her future plans. Her favorite memories would be talking and laughing with the girls, and she loves watching the girls play. Her advice to future players is to do your best, never give up, believe in yourself, and most importantly, have fun. Senior Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Next up, we have number 10, Harrell Foster. He is doing her hobbies include running track as a sprinter and also doing long jump. She enjoys fishing, going to the beach, singing, and playing the go-go with her family's ministry. She's a member of FCS, NHS, and St. Paul's Lutheran Church. Her future plans are to run track or play basketball in college, and to acquire a degree in medical field of psychology. Her favorite memory is playing with her sister freshman year and also scoring her 1,000th point this year. Her biggest accomplishment is winning the sectional finals against City Valley junior year and also making it to the Final Four. Her advice to future players are to show off your skills with the talent that God gave you and don't waste it. Don't let obstacles stop your potential and skill. Ladies and gentlemen, Harrell Foster.
Okay, next we have senior number 22, Naomi Moyer. She's escorted by Matthew and Sagarin. Other involvements include volleyball, track, FCS, NHS, student council, CDC, and NC youth groups. Being on the worship team, helping with children's ministry, and hanging out with family and friends. Her future plans are majoring in nursing and undecided on which college yet. Her favorite memory was junior year, being in a hotel with the team during summer sit and hanging out together. The accomplishment she is most proud of is making it to the Final Four. Her advice to underclassmen is don't reminisce on the losses. Cherish the good times with your teammates because it will all fly by before you know it. Naomi Moyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, give our seniors one last round of applause, and their parents for Victoria through this wonderful time.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to another conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, we're creeping up on holiday time. Exciting time to be a part of the association, but more than anything, we want to give thanks to everyone all those stations that bring you the show every week, and everyone who makes this all possible. Eddie Garrison, everyone else with Radio 1 that makes this happen, and to you, to your staff, and everybody involved. And we can never thank enough what the individual athletic directors, coaches, administrators, principals, superintendents, everyone down, fans, everybody involved who make high school sports an enormously important part of the fabric of life in Indiana.
That's exactly right, Coach. And, first of all, thanks to everybody that you just mentioned, because this is, in sport, we learn to celebrate as a team. In Indiana, it's certainly a team when it comes to the protection and the support and the development of high school athletics in the state. And so, but what I'm so proud about, too, is, people, they don't just go to work. They learn. They go out and try to figure out how to do things better. And I'm actually spending some time with the athletic directors from around the country. But I spent a day recently with my counterparts in the Midwest, the executive directors and commissioners of states that go from the Dakotas up through the Great Lakes and over to Ohio, and we spend an entire day just talking about education-based athletics and what's working well in their states, and we talk about what's working well in Indiana, and we learn from each other as you do in a team setting. And then we have, I think, 75 athletic directors down here in Austin, Texas, learning how to get better at their craft. And a lot of people think ADs just go to games, and just show up. And I know you were one too, Coach.
Right.
Because the only time they ever see an athletic director is at an event, but they don't see him at the school on a daily basis, and bus duty and all the things that they try to do to provide a quality experience for children in this state. And so, and I think Indiana has the largest contingent of athletic directors here at this conference. And again, it's about getting better.
Well, I'm not surprised to hear that we have the largest number, because, we're pretty provincial in the state of Indiana. We truly believe that we do things a lot better than everyone else. But we've learned a lot of important lessons from our colleagues. And I think one of the things that people don't understand is that this is a labor of love. If you started to pay coaches and administrators and athletics in our high schools on an hourly basis, they wouldn't be. You'd be stunned the amount of hours that they put in. I mean, it is a labor-intensive occupation, and seldom do they get the recognition that they so richly deserve.
No, that's exactly right. And for somebody to be successful out there, there has to be a family commitment. It's just not the athletic director wears a male or a female athletic director. It's their spouse, it's their children, it's their grandparents. There's a lot of places we go that their entire family is helping running an athletic event for their kids, and
right.
Or for the kids of that school, and that's what makes this special. But sometimes, Coach, and this is one thing that makes it tough, it also comes because they put themselves in the eye of the public, what I would call an unfair criticism of time, of people who really don't know what they do and how much passion they do it with, and so those are the tough parts of this job. But we have phenomenal people in this state doing this work.
Commissioner, I echo your sentiments wholeheartedly. I wish you and the Neidig family a very Merry Christmas, and wish the same for your staff and everybody involved in high school athletics in our state at whatever level, whatever capacity. Enjoy the holidays. Please be safe. And when you get a chance, get out there and support the student athletes in your community. Commissioner Neidig, have a great holiday.
You too, Coach. Have a great holiday with your family.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome everyone here tonight as Triton travels north to take on Bremen. As Triton comes in at 1-11, picking up a win against Jimtown their last time out. Bremen 9-2 on the year. I'm Andy O'Hara with me here tonight. Abby Veers. And on the Hall of Fame Ryan Limmer, it's a smaller crew tonight. I keep looking around for everybody else, and they're not here. But, Abby, last week, unfortunately, I was not at the Jimtown game. Mm-hmm. But yet we saw our girls do a lot of things really well. A lot of the hard work kind of showing through them. But for me, Savannah Hawley really stepped up big in that game.
Absolutely. That's one girl you give all the props to. She is a freshman that has proven her way onto this team and has proven more than enough to coach tonight for her to be on that starting 5 that we're going to see out there. And Triton, you're going to have your hands full tonight. This Bremen team is legit. They're good. This is a team, like we said last year, went to the Final Four. I mean, they are good, and they returned everybody. They only have 2 seniors on this group, and they're going to be pretty tough. Mm-hmm. And Triton, going back, I mean, like I said this in the one time earlier this season, I said that I think we get 15 or less turnovers when we win a game. In that game, we had 14 turnovers when we beat Jimtown. So I think the big thing for Triton is 15. We do not go over 15 turnovers. You got to do your best to try to keep it under 15 turnovers. Same time, you're going to have to answer on the offensive side and be smart moving the basketball because Bremen's going to swarm you. They're going to knock the ball away. They're stifling from the get-go, and that's all to a credit of Alex Robinson, who's in his 9th year as head coach. You know, Ashli Faulkner is trying to get that instilled. They're starting to buy in what Ashley's wanting them to do on the floor. Absolutely. You see the girls' their wheels are starting to turn. They're starting to progress. They're starting to put the pieces together that Ashli is sitting there and giving them. And Triton, who knows who we see come out tonight? They are coming off their first win. That's exciting. That's one thing I looked at Coach Faulkner and said is, hey, maybe your girls will have fun tomorrow. She goes, I said my favorite part of this is they came off smiling.
Yes.
So what you want to see for these girls continue is you can't predict what's going to happen. What you can do is control your game, control the way you are playing, and that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. About 5 seconds away, we'll have the national anthem followed by the starting lineups, and after that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bremen High School for tonight's Varsity contest. Bremen welcomes against for Bremen, the Triton Trojans. Athletics play an important part in the lives of both Bremen and Triton High Schools. This sportsmanship is a cornerstone of the Indiana High School Athletic Association and its member schools. In the spirit of sportsmanship, please be courteous to those around you. Abuse of language and disorderly conduct are unacceptable and unwelcome. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your positive support of Indiana High School basketball. Will you now please stand and face the flag as we honor America with the singing of our national performed by Patty Rose Foster. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, words of heavenly streaming, and rockets ringing, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. We will first introduce the starting lineup for Triton. Number 1, Sagarin Ratings. Number 2, Sierra Holly. Number 3, Chloe King. Number 4, Miley Rose. And number 23, Nadia Stettler. The Trojans are coached by Ashli Faulkner and assisted by Lindsay Sexton.
Starting lineups brought to you by Coca-Cola. We'll come back. We'll have the...
And now, introducing the starting lineup for Bremen. The Lions are coached by Adam Robinson, assisted by Marty Andrews and Taylor Lindsay. Bremen's athletic trainer Kyle Huber is provided by the Beacon Health System. Tonight's officials are Julie Tyler, Kim Yoch, and Conrad Hearn. Good luck, ladies.
All right, the starting lineup's out there for both sides as making her first varsity career start, Savannah Holly will greet Eliana Grubbs at the center circle. Ball's up, we're underway. The Lawmaster tracks it down, she'll bring it up the floor. Bremen starts with the basketball. Lawmaster rolls left, leaves it for Grubbs. Hands it off to Foster, three-pointer on the way, can't hit it off the side iron, and Savannah Holly gets her first rebound here of the ball game. Sierra Holly setting it up. And what I like about what Coach is doing, she's trying to find that changeup. She can do that. She can kind of mix and match and see what combination is going to work. And this is for Coach Faulkner really going deep into her bench this year. As Savannah Holly underneath, the freshman can't drop it in. Nadia Stettler gets fouled on the putback, and Triton goes to the line for two.
Foul number 11, Emma Lawmaster, her first, team first.
So Emma Lawmaster called for the foul. Stettler to the line. It's the first lead change of the game.
Put both away there.
So perfect trip for Stetler. Triton's got the lead. Grubbs with the basketball. Trying to turn the heat up with a little bit of a different look on defense as Miley Groves intercepts that one. Trojans coming out strong here in the first couple minutes.
And that's what you want to see from these girls. And you don't want to just see it in the first quarter, how we've been religiously seeing it. You want to see them continue this in every quarter they go. You want to start hard and start fast.
McKinney with the basketball up on top to Holly. Now to Groves. Tries to three it down into Holly, and jumping away is going to be Grubbs ripping away, but a foul call on Triton. The Lions get the ball back. It will be on Holly. Her first, team's first. Grubbs directing traffic, uses the screen set by Moyer. Pull-up jumper on the way. Can't get the equalizer to drop in. And Holly now puts it back. Well, Holly to Holly. Rebounded back to the floor they go. Finds Savannah Holly in top of the key. Tipped around. Foster's got it. She'll take off one-on-one fast break with the right hand. It's good. And that ties it at 2. Holly now up the floor to Savannah Holly. Nadia Stetler drives the head of steam to the basket. Can't drop it in. Grubbs with the rebound and back to go. Finds Foster down the floor. Catch. Runner is up, and the lead is now belonged to the Lions by 2.
And Triton here, you saw on that press break, the ball movement was impeccable. Getting it across the floor, getting across it fast, seeing your teammates. But then you want to see kind of come back, bring your play out, really slow it down to your game.
Big thing is just, okay, you lost the lead. Just settle down, run your offense. A kickball call stays right here.
And right there, we're going to be looking for Savannah. She has proven what she can do down there. She is time and time again shown us what she is capable of, but you also can't force it in there and force that turnover for yourselves.
McKinney feeds it to Savannah Holly. She'll get it back on the baseline. Outside to Sierra. Sierra drives in the paint, kicks it out. Stetler, she'll try a 3. Doesn't quite catch the rim, hits the out-of-bounds line, and back of the Lions. Give the student section something to talk about. Awful festive over there. Who's not festive? This guy.
We know.
Kincaid 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound to Stetler. Trying with 3 rebounds to their credit. 4. Just updated. Anna McKinney. Feeds it to Savannah, kicks out to Sierra, into the corner to Stetler. Miley Groves thought about it, and she's one that she gets warmed up from beyond the arc. She'll start hitting them in a hurry. And Foster reads the pass up, cruise control, up and in. For Foster, she's got all 6 of the team's points here to start the first quarter. Like I said, Bremen's defense, it really feeds the offensive side. Right there, Foster with another steal. Goes up with it, can't get that one to go in, and Savannah Holly picks up her second foul.
That's a big foul.
So let's see if Ashli Faulkner keeps on. Looks like Sydney King's going to check in. And Foster gets the friendly roll. And King will check in for Savannah Holly. She'll come out with those 2 fouls. We may not see her the rest of the first half. Sydney King's in. Also had a big game against Jimtown. Nadia Stetler had a big game as well.
And if you're Savannah taking the seat there coming off of that big game, you've got to realize this is a complete change of pace. She sees the difference here, and it's just going to be inevitable when you are in there and you're that big man for Triton. You've got to really watch and see what you're doing there.
Foster called for the foul. That's her second team foul. Triton patient, working around the perimeter. Holly gets stuck, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Tries to throw it off the foot of the Lions, but quickly Kincaid gets her feet out of the way. Back of the Lions. Anna Kincaid, she'll try the dribble drive, kicks it to Foster in the corner, steps back, now goes to Grubbs. Straight away three on the way, can't drop it in. And a foul call on the rebound. It's on the Lions, and it'll be on Moyer. Now Gracie Riffle will check in for Sierra Holly. And this is something Coach Faulkner, I really like that she's doing, going deep into your bench, let everybody kind of earn and see, develop, get that in-game experience. This group is really starting to grow. I know you look at the record, you may say otherwise, but this group is really, they're making strides. Triton's got to be ready to shoot there. Sydney King, she'll try a contested three. Off the top of the backboard, no good. And back of the Lions. And right there, Sydney, that's the right idea. Just got to keep pulling the trigger.
Absolutely. You don't want to sit here and just wait around like this. You want to be able to attack and attack fast.
And Kincaid finds a soft spot in the zone and gets the basket. Triton's got to get moving. Tries to thread it, and Grubbs will kick it. Now that is the kickball according to Rodney's rules, just so everybody's aware. You just got to think, well, how would Emma Hepler kick the ball? And that's just the way you figure it out. Coach Faulkner's going to take a full timeout, be her first. They will have 4 timeouts remaining. At least you don't have to keep track of timeouts tonight, Ryan.
Well, they weren't working right, according to Silas, and it was the 4th period a little bit ago. So,
well, there's a lot of movement on the bleachers. It's okay.
No Kenny tonight.
No, hey, well, I already broke whatever happened to poor Leah's thing. I don't know what I did to that thing. I follow the instructions to a T, by the way. Of course, trying one more game before the end of the year, and that'll be on Saturday against Pioneer. We'll have that one. Be back home for one. I like those home games, although
yes,
Ryan wasn't real enthused about away games this week. It's okay. Work all the bugs out before sectionals. Go the bad mojo out. We got this. Of course, Caden and Silas and Chris are all at home studying for finals tomorrow, so good luck to them. Silas is watching. Is he technically studying, or is he studying again?
Silas.
I don't teach a class, so it's I cannot be responsible. So Riffle receives the inbound. Triton needing to answer out of this timeout. King gets the loose ball, tries to find Stetler, catch and jumper off the backboard, no good. Back goes Grubbs. Bremen running a real tough defense, spreading things out as trying to find a way to penetrate it. Kincaid, catch and shoot, wing three, it's good. Bremen, like we said, a tough team this year, undefeated in their new conference. And trying to be called for a carry. And right there you go back. That's just how good this Bremen team does. They speed your dribble up. They really attack and try to make things frustrating. They let the defense just really speak for themselves.
Absolutely.
Grubbs hands it off to Foster. Deep three. She'll try it off the front iron. No good. Stetler fights for the rebound and gets the defensive board. Trying to get freed up now. Finds Riffle. Riffle up the far sideline. Puts on the brakes. Lets the offense take shape. King goes down to the baseline. Goes back to the corner now. Riffle with the basketball straight away. She'll drive with the runner. Partially blocked by Moyer. And back goes to Grubbs. Grubbs attacks. And a foul call on Riffle. Her first, team's third. So both teams with 3 team fouls. Now to Kincaid with the up fake to Grubbs. Grubbs tries to split the defenders, and a back-to-back foul calls on Triton. If this is on Riffle. So both Triton freshmen going to take a seat.
Sierra Holly quick to check back in for Gracie Riffle.
And Riffle disappointed with that foul call, but hey, right now you just got to keep your head up.
Absolutely, and what you're lacking out there, you keep that motivation on the defense, on the bench. You keep your voice loud, you keep your voice heard.
Foster's put back off the missed shot is good. And Foster now with 10 points. Ollie stops, now tipped her around. McKinney comes away with the loose ball. The Triton's got to do a better job not leading with their eyes. They're going to go with the basketball. Foster goes with the left hand. It's up and in. Because Bremen as a team, you have to be very deceptive with your passing because they will get there in a hurry. High pass to Holly. Can't track it down. As Tegan Feathers, the 6-foot sophomore, checks in, and Avery Veers will check in for Nadia Stetler, so she gets her first break. McKinney and Groves, the only two not being subbed out yet thus far. It's Faulkner expressing what she wants to see from her team, from her coach's box. Kincaid for three, again with another big shot there. And Bremen out in front in a hurry.
This is one thing we said about this team is if you let them get going, you let them get across.
Now it goes to Groves. Goes to Holly. Inside a minute to go here in the first. Fears trying to get position underneath. Sydney King pull up two. Can't get that one to connect. Fears gets the rebound and her and Feathers fight for the basketball. Jump ball's the call.
Stay blue.
Stays here. Looking, there's no possession error up on the scoreboard.
Silas said all of his hard finals were today.
Well, you still have to study whether they're hard or not. You
still got 3 more to pass.
Groves gets freed up. She'll try a three. Off the backboard, no good. Grubbs now with it. Again to Kincaid, who's had the hot hand with Foster. Feeds Kincaid on the baseline, kicks it out. That one off the mark for Lawmaster. And Sydney King rips away the rebound, trying to fight with Foster for it. Inside 20 seconds, Triton needing a basket here to try to breathe some life into the second quarter. Finds Sydney King, tries to go outside to Sierra Holly, who tracks it down. She'll drive the baseline with the runner, can't drop it in. Kincaid takes a look at the clock, 1 second. We're going to run out of time trying to get down the floor. And the Lions will take a 20-2 lead into the second quarter. We'll take a break, be back here in just a bit, right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to Bremen High School as the Lions out in front with an 18-point lead. Abby, the big thing for Triton right now, and I think that's what this group's going to say, yeah, you're down on the scoreboard. You have to find a way to run your offense. And the big thing for me that Triton really needs to work on, you need to quit leading with your eyes. We're going to go with the basketball. What is Clara doing?
We don't talk about it. No, absolutely. This Triton team, you want to see them come out aggressive. They came out aggressive in that first quarter. And, yes, Bremen, they stepped on the gas and they did not look back. And Triton here, you don't want to look at the scoreboard. We've talked about that all season long. You want to stay within your game and do what you can do. Like I said, as long as you are playing the best you can, there's nothing more you can do.
What did you drop?
I didn't drop anything.
What did you knock over?
I didn't knock over anything. We were laughing.
Okay. All right, Grubbs now works it over to Lawmaster. Finds Kincaid by herself. She'll try a three off the front iron. No good. Grubbs with the offensive board. Feeds it to Feathers underneath. Bank is open. King now brings up the floor. We're trying with two freshmen in foul trouble. May not see them here in the second. Here skips it high to McKinney just through her hands and into the student section.
And Veers, you saw that look there, and you had it there, McKinney.
Had the right idea.
Yeah.
Have strong hands here. Grubbs now goes to Foster in the corner. She'll try a three. And a dagger for her. She's, I believe, up to 15 points now. The team's 25. Having herself a night here on senior night. And Triton wanting a tip. Stetler going to check back in the game. Sydney King comes off the floor, so give her a break. Grubbs down with it, works away from the screen. She'll drive the side of the lane with the hop step, goes up and gets the friendly roll. Triton's got to see through this frustration right now.
Absolutely.
Just settle down.
And Bremen, they know how to do it. They know how to frustrate a team. They are quick and disciplined in every move that they make. And Triton here, you got to see your way around it. You got to see what you can do to break the cycle you're in right now.
Tries to thread the needle to Veers, not there. Jump ball is called and stays here with Triton. Of course, tomorrow night we'll be back at home for the boys' game as they host Winnemac in the trench. Veers skips it out to Groves, now to Hawley. Kenny waits, now finds good ball movement. Groves stops on the baseline, gives it to Veers. She'll try a three, but blocked by Foster. McKinney tracks it down, gets caught on the baseline, tries to get rid of it. Tipped and knocked out of bounds by Grubbs. It'll stay right here. Bremen doing a nice job closing out the shooters. I mean, they're reading the passing lanes. I mean, that scoreboard they've earned with those points up on that board.
Absolutely. Really. They are quick and they are anticipating everything. They're not waiting for those passes to be made. They're watching their passes.
Stetler fades away at the baseline, can't drop it in. McKinney with another rebound. Hawley underneath, goes up, contested. Triton wanting a foul call, not getting it. Grubbs back the other way. Grubbs drives, goes up strong with it, can't drop it in, gets her own rebound underneath, and gets it ripped away from Miley. Groves takes it. My goodness.
These girls coming back here on this possession, you're wanting to see a basket here. You want to see a turning point here starting off the second quarter.
Good patience by McKinney. Waits for Groves to get freed up. Now down to Veers. Triton's got a one-on-one underneath, and Feather's going to get called for the foul. That goes back McKinney. That was good patience by her. She didn't throw because she saw Foster coming. She learned.
Absolutely.
Took a dribble, then got a step, and then waited for Groves to get freed up. And then it was a good feed down to Veers underneath. Veers connects on the first. Second one drops in. They turn yellow.
Yeah. It's probably people are experiencing a little buffering maybe.
We're trying the hot spot. Worked thus far. Lopez drives and gets fouled on the way through.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a riffle. That's her third.
And she's going to be sitting until further notice.
See what Ashli Faulkner wants to do here.
I believe Sydney King's coming on in on behalf of her.
We'll see. Yep. And I know Gracie's frustrated right now, and she's just a true competitor. But, you know, right now, be a leader from the bench. See what you're seeing to talk to your backcourt. As Lindsay Shively probably telling her the same thing right now on the bench. And he finds Veers, and she's going to get a foul call on Moyer, I believe. And it is.
It will be her second.
Team second.
Beat me to it.
Well, I was waiting. I was waiting. Stetler now in the corner, works it back to Hawley. Now it goes to King.
He's trying to get position again. Kincaid, they're going to come with the help side defense. Good defense by Grubbs as Holly's got it. Goes to Veers, feeds it out to Stetler. She goes to the side of the lane, knocked away from Moyer again. I believe that's the third block tonight for the Lions here in this one. So McKinney gets her first break of the ball game. When Triton gets a look outside that three-point line, you've got to be take that shot in a hurry. Don't be afraid to pull away.
We know what our bigs can do. We know our bigs are more than capable to go up against this Bremen team, but we need our outsides here too to really start stepping up.
Down to Stetler off the fingertips, and the save by Kincaid to Moyer. Stetler trying to knock it away. Kincaid up to Grubbs. Steps back. Lopez with it on the left wing to Grubbs up top of the key. Grubbs has a lane, does a nice job up off the window and good. Stetler lost the ball, now goes to Groves. Holly on the left wing. Lopez with the tight defense. DeVeers, short corner two on the way, doesn't quite catch the rim. Triton's still looking for that first field goal to drop. Grubbs his three, in and out. It's a fight for the basketball, and Veers rips it away. Groves, patient. Down into Stetler, good lead pass, the bank's open. The assist to Sydney King, and Triton gets that first field goal to drop. Just need to continue to build. Oh, and Triton leaves Kincaid open for three. Cannot do that. Got lucky there, and Veers rips it away. Jump ball's the call, and I believe it stays here with the Lions. And Lawmaster checks in.
Great smart play there by Veers to go after the ball and force that jump ball, but also not drawing yourself into that foul point.
Avery's pretty tough and strong. Grubbs now exits the center circle to her left. Hands it to Foster. Foster gets a good look, a strong screen set by Moyer. That was a clean screen.
Mm-hmm.
Goes across the way to King. Now to Holly, works it back to Groves. Finds Veers on the right side. The block goes up. Brink is close, gets her own rebound, goes back up, and they're going to call a foul call on the putback. Underneath, this might be on Moyer.
Mm-hmm. That'll put Moyer with 3 in the second quarter.
I believe Skyly Feathers is checking on behalf of her here after this next attempt. Here's off the back iron. It's perfect on that first trip. Second one tickles the twine. Grubbs now rolls, uses the screen, sees another seam again. She drives the basket so well, and an and one opportunity coming for her. So fouls on Holly. Her first, team second. And the and one opportunity misses. Feathers is put back too strong. Sydney King gets the defensive board. Back of the Trojans. Holly trying to direct, finds Veers, kicks it out, Groves. Pull up for two, count it.
Great find right there by Miley Groves, just finding that open hole and getting herself set.
Lawmaster drives the baseline. Good defense by King. Out to Foster again. Oh, that one in and out. Grubbs' putback is good. Out of Groves. Back to Holly. Finds Veers, goes up strong and draws the foul. And Triton's leading free throw shooter in terms of attempts back to the line. She had 56 coming in tonight, and she's up to 60. The free throw line this year. Off the front iron, just short of the mark. Now Chloe McKinney back in the game. She checks in for Miley Groves. And gets the friendly roll. Lopez hands it off to Lawmaster. Right back to Lopez. Scanning the floor and finds Grubbs top of the key. Good ball movement for them. Foster steps back for three. And a dagger from the far side of the floor. Foster's big night continues. Up to 18 now for her. As for her, averaging 17 points a game. She's hit that mark tonight. And she looks to continue to do so with another steal. That's the left hand up and in. Now 4 steals for her. And 20 points to go along with it. McKinney goes to Veers. Nearly gets it taken away. Holly will drive underneath the basket. Goes to King. Tries a three to answer back. Can't bank it in. Holly with the rebound. Lost it from Foster, who rips it away. Grubbs has the ball. Jump ball's the call, and it stays here. And Kincaid back in the ball game. She'll check in for Lopez. McKinney looks to trigger the inbound. Goes to Holly. Pull-up jumper. Foster gets a block. High pass to Sydney King. Can't track it down. Grubbs with it. 12 seconds on the clock. Finds a streaking Kincaid. Goes up. Bank is closed. Gets her own rebound. Back up and fouled.
It'll be on Chloe McKinney. It'll be her first team's third of the quarter.
Well, this is a Bremen team that hasn't scored less than 40 points in a game this season. Averaging 56 points a game, allowing opponents 37.5 points a game on average. The half point doesn't usually count. I don't know why they do that.
The half point kills me.
Let's throw it in there. Holly back the other way, 3 seconds on the clock. Goes to King through her hands, and 2.1 seconds to go. Bremen's got the basketball. Kincaid now goes to Grubbs. Grubbs at the buzzer, it's on the way. Oh, and hits the front iron. It was straight enough. So the Lions take a lead 42-10 into the halftime locker room. Foster leading with 20 points, Kincaid with 10, Grubbs adding 8 for them, and Triton 4 points apiece for Stetler and Veers, and Miley Groves adding 2. We'll take a break, be back for the second half right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. We're underway. The Lawmaster tracks it down. She'll bring it up the floor. She's got it. She'll take off one-on-one fast break with the right hand. It's good. That ties it at 2. Finds Foster down the floor. Catch. Runner is up, and the lead is now belong to the Lions. Foster reads the pass up. Cruise control up and in.
Just wait around like this. You want to be able to attack and attack fast.
Penetrate it. Kincaid catch and shoot. Wing 3 is good.
Keep your voice heard.
Foster's put back off the missed shot is good. Better job not leading with their eyes. They're going to go with the basketball. Foster goes with the left hand. It's up and in. Box. Kincaid for three. Again with another big shot there. No good. Grubbs with the offensive board. Feeds it to Feathers underneath. Bank is open. Grubbs now goes to Foster in the corner. She'll try a three. And a dagger for her. Works away from the screen. She'll drive the side of the lane with the hop step. Goes up and gets the friendly roll. Grubbs has a lane. Does a nice job up off the window and good. Down into Stetler, good lead pass, the bank's open. Rolls, uses the screen, sees another seam again. She drives the basket so well, and an one opportunity coming for her. Out Groves. Pull up for two, count it. Sure again. Oh, that one in and out. Grubbs' putback is good. For them. Foster steps back for three. And a dagger from the far side of the floor. She looks to continue to do so with another steal. That's the left hand up and in.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Second half about to get underway. Bremen with the lead. Abby, you know, I know Coach Faulkner comes out frustrated, and obviously frustrated. I mean, but this Bremen team, you got to look back. They are really good for a reason. I mean, they have beaten, like I said, when they played Jimtown. They didn't let Jimtown score 20 points in that ball game. They beat New Prairie up pretty good. I mean, they beat Plymouth by 10. You go down, they've taken care of LaVille, Jimtown and Valley, and Knox all in their conference. This is a group that's really good, and I think this is a group that's going to go pretty deep here in the postseason as well.
Absolutely, and I've talked to one of these girls. I know her. She says the determination this team has is unreal. They sit down and they set goals for themselves, and they execute everything they need to do.
And trying right now, you have to ignore the scoreboard. I know as hard as that is, yeah, you're down the clock, and you know you're down up there on the scoreboard, but you got to find a way just to run your offense, figure out how to work against a tough team. Because Orion and I were talking there during the halftime break. You go back to the year before Triton won state, that group had a rough season. They started off rough. They've lost 10 games, and then they came back and won a sectional championship. I mean, you're not out of it yet. The season's not over just because you have a tough start. You just need to dig deep, find what it takes to develop yourself to be a good team, and I think this group has that in them. It's got to start believing it.
Absolutely, and like you said, it's been done before. I remember my grade. We came out 11 for 11 in the first half of regionals. In the last game when we ended up going out to Pioneer. That's what took us off. Like, there's turning points in this year that this team can still find. It's just a matter of when they do.
And Holly picks up her third foul after getting that last basket. Of course, we saw Cheyenne during the break. Good to see her home from Oklahoma State. Her and I had a conversation. She knows where the nearest tornado shelter is. She hasn't had to use it yet, but she knows. Give me a lot of fun facts. I did not know that Oklahoma State's turf was used in the Super Bowl one year. I did not know that. Their turf and that program out there for them, the agriculture department's pretty big. Lawmaster for three, connects. So there's your fun education for the day. McKinney now goes to Miley Groves. Foster again continuing to apply pressure with that big first half she had with 4 steals and 20 points. Anna McKinney trying to let their offense develop. Tries to lead it down. Right idea. Probably just didn't quite catch it in time as Veers now will check in for Savannah.
She sits with those 3.
Grubbs now up the floor. And then settling in. Goes to Kincaid. Pull up 2 on the way. Can't connect. And it's a fight. And Stetler comes away with the rebound. Went through a few different players' hands before that one connected. Groves tries to lead down to Veers again. Gracie Riffle will check in with 3 fouls. Checks in for Miley Groves. Oh, nope, never mind. Checks in for Sierra.
Gracie said, get in here.
Grubbs now works the screen to the right. She'll drive. Good hop step. Can't drop it in. Stetler with the rebound. Foster tries to rip it away. She falls down. And back of the Trojans. McKinney tries to feed it. An over and back call. Triton turns it over. Grubbs now goes to Lawmaster. She drives on the baseline. Good defense by Groves. Foster on the outside.
Good kick out there for Lawmaster, seeing what she has out there.
Loss off her foot. Moyer, Lawmaster for 3. Can't get it to drop in. Riffle gets the rebound. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Now to McKinney. Tipped. Riffle's got it, trying to fight through. Feeds it to McKinney again. Now it goes to Groves. Stetler underneath. Lost the basketball.
Fighting through contact on the way through. McKinney settling in. Goes to Stetler. Out to Riffle for the three on the way. Drops it in. The assist to Stetler. Trying with a couple baskets here in the second half. Kincaid right back and answers with a 2-pointer of her own. He's calling for it underneath. McKinney leads it to Stetler and gets the friendly bounce and hit every spot on that rim before it dropped down, but hey, it counts. Lawmaster for three, connects. I don't even touch the rim that time. Goes to McKinney in the corner. Veers drives the baseline, goes up strong with it. Good defense by Moyer. Grubbs comes away with the defensive rebound. Kincaid in a hurry goes to Lawmaster. Thought about throwing it across the floor. Kincaid on the baseline, underneath. Gets it knocked away from Avery Veers, and Riffle tries to control it. And they're going to say Grubbs knocked it out of bounds, so Triton takes over the basketball as Sydney King checks in on behalf of
Nadia Stetler.
Yep. And she just went through all that effort tying her shoes, too.
She said, I'm ready.
That would upset me. I'm tying my shoes, and someone's checking in for me. That would drive me nuts. Trust me, I was a guy that struggled with tying my shoes. If I'd have got them tied, that drove me nuts. Kickball call on Foster. Holly checks in for Groves. There's a funny story I can tell you guys off the air because I don't want anybody ever to hear it. It's pretty. It's not a bad story, but it's more or less embarrassing for myself. Why Andy can't tie his shoes? I can tie them now. It's no problem. However, it took a minute.
Until Caden tells you you're tying them wrong and wearing them wrong.
Well, he's weird. Out to King. Feeds it down into Veers in the low block. Goes up strong with it. Can't drop it in. Grubbs fighting for it, but Veers comes away with it. Grubbs still fighting for it. And then we're going to get a jump ball call.
I have a big announcement to make at the end of the third.
At the end of the third, okay. Big announcement. Now it goes to Riffle. Out of Holly. Back to Riffle. Triton miscommunication. Sierra had the right idea. Just got to be patient.
Absolutely. And you see the frustration down there on these girls' face, but you have got to appreciate Ashli Faulkner and her coaching styles right here. She's not letting up on these girls one bit. She says you go at them and you keep going at them hard until that final buzzer goes off.
Calling for Veers underneath with a push.
Don't pick up her first.
And that's one thing you got to appreciate about Ashli Faulkner and her coaching style. She coaches like she plays. And it's whether you're down on the scoreboard or you're up on the scoreboard, she coaches the exact same way the entire game. Is Lawmaster for three. In and out. Veers fighting for it and gets the defensive rebound. Now to Riffle. Deep three for the freshman. Count it. The assist to Sierra Holly. Gracie Riffle showing off some range. Pretty sure Big Brother taught her that one. Kincaid away from the screen, down to Moyer. Ripped away from Veers. Now Holly up the floor. Skips it to Riffle, up the floor we go. Quickly to King in the corner. Back to Riffle. Back to King. Underneath to Veers, underneath in the low block, goes up strong. Bank is closed. Gets her on rebound, put back is good. Kincaid leaves it for Foster. She drives, hop step through with the runner. Can't drop it in, but draws the foul. And the Triton fans expressing their displeasure. Tegan Feathers checks in for Moyer. And now Groves will check in. And she'll check in for McKinney. Comes out with those 2 fouls. Foster again drops it in the bucket. Perfect night at the free throw stripe for her. Riffle now works it to Groves. Down to Veers, kicks out to King. Deflected and goes out of bounds.
Avery and Groves both take off, and they're like, oh, never mind.
Riffle scanning, triggers the inbound. Directs Groves where she wants her to go. Finds Holly. Now goes to Groves. Waits, now finds Veers as she drives. I'm trying to reach in foul on. Oh, foul on Kincaid. Now to Holly. Sarah drives the baseline underneath, drives the reverse lane, blocked by Feathers. Another block for the Lions here in this one. Foster drives with the right hand, can't drop it in. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Foul called. I believe it's going to be on Feathers.
On Feathers.
Will be
the foul.
Second.
Team second of the quarter with 1:09 to go here. Now goes to Veers, swings it out to Holly. She drives, goes as strong as they can't drop it in. Out on the way up. She'll go to the line for 2.
And that's going to be back-to-back fouls for Feathers, putting her within 3.
Holly connects on the first. And perfect trip for Sierra Holly as Nadia Stetler checks in for Avery Veers, so she gets a break. Avery Veers tough down in the post here this second half.
Absolutely. Starting off the second half, these girls have put in the work. You see them making the difference, making the change, forcing errors on Bremen that Bremen typically doesn't make.
And winning the quarter. King gets the basketball. It's loose.
Where did that come from?
Just showed up with it. Miley Groves down the outside. Scanning. Goes to Riffle. Now to Holly. Finds Miley Groves. She'll try a 3 to cut it. And does. Triton with 17 points put up here in this third quarter. Kincaid with the ball fake. Lawmaster drives, loses the ball out of bounds. 13.1 now to go. Chloe McKinney checks in.
Great play right there by Nadia Stetler to really disrupt that drive and force that error.
And Triton playing the style of basketball they're capable of here in this third quarter. Now to Groves. Running out of time, 8 seconds. Goes to King. She'll try a 3 from the corner. Can't drop it in. Stetler gets the rebound, can't push it back up in. It goes out of bounds. And Triton hangs on to it. Someone's got to inbound it, ladies.
Who's taking their time?
Triton's going to have to get it up in a hurry here. Outside, Miley Groves at the buzzer on the way. It's good for Miley Groves. And Triton putting up 20 points here in the third quarter. Big third quarter for the Trojans.
It's a big night for the Lady Trojans of wrestling. They won the first ever girls wrestling conference championship at Culver tonight. I got a picture here to put up.
Ooh.
Congratulations to them.
So, what do you see here? Riley Beamish, Bailey Nicely, and Macy Carson are all conference champions. And honorable mention was Emma Tobalski, Brooklyn Hibner, and Jasmine Lemler. So that should be honorable mention, we believe, since they got second place. I got a picture of the all-conference, too, there.
Well, congratulations to them. Coach Arverson sure looks happy. wrestling team flexing their muscles here this season. Maybe. There we go. But going back, that's what this group is capable of playing. We saw them having fun and then trusting that their shot will go in, moving the ball better. You know, and Bremen, a team that, yeah, but you got to be ready because they're going to come out firing here in this next quarter. But Triton's got to keep the intensity up. But after a very tough first half, they've responded. And only 2 missed free throws. 80% from the line tonight. Of course, I talked to Kinsey today. She had a big. They had a big win against Transylvania down there at Manchester yesterday. So congrats to them. Kinsey having a nice season with the Spartans this year. Grubbs now back to work. Hands it off to Kincaid. Now goes to Foster. Stops, skips it out. Grubbs for 3. Can't connect there, and then Triton wisely lets that one goes out of bounds. And Gracie Riffles back in the ball game.
Back in with those 3 fouls.
But she was hitting some big shots there from deep. And Bremen going to turn the pressure right back up. Now to Riffle. Triton's got to start working. Kick ball, try and gets a reset. Ali, who hit that last second shot, goes back the other way. Lost her dribble, leaves a high for McKinney, knocked away by Grubbs. Lawmaster up, and she gets that one to go in. Grubbs with the basketball, scanning. Finds Sydney King. Good ball moving up the floor. Kincaid doing a nice job ripping it away. Here comes the double team. Riffle throws it away and a foul call. Now goes to Groves. Works out to McKinney. Now Veers and Hawley looking to check back in. Riffle now tries the dribble drive on the baseline. Good defense by Kincaid. Sydney King for 3. Can't connect. And Feathers gets the rebound and back go the Lions. Lawmaster across the way. Foster can't drop it in. And Riffle rips it away. Now to Groves. And with that tough zone defense they play. Good defense by Feathers, blocks it back. Another block for the Lions here tonight. They've had several. Foster, corner 3 on the way. Grubbs elevates and brings down the offensive board. She tries to dribble drive again and can't get it to drop in. And Stetler falls to the floor.
Ashli Faulkner really getting her team down there, getting them to move.
King back down to Stetler, goes up with it and gets the drop. Kincaid to Lawmaster. Can't get that one to drop in. And it goes out of bounds and Triton takes back over. So Holly and Veers both check in for King and Stetler. Riffle waits for Holly to get freed up. Now goes to McKinney. Triton will travel it. Grubbs now. Grubbs again, nice drive to the basket up and gets the finish to drop in.
That shows just what a strong player she is, as she went up through 3 defenders and went right in.
Finds Veers, up to McKinney, lost it, regains control. Finds Groves. Riffle lost it, Foster with the tight defense and then a foul call.
Foul number 10, Kyle Foster, her second, team second.
Goes to Holly, fighting through traffic. Can't get it to drop in, and it goes out of bounds. Like, do I touch it? But I think she already saw it. It dropped out.
Oh, might as well.
Lawmaster, top of the key. Hands it to Foster. Uses the screen, stops her, and goes to Lawmaster. She's hit a couple threes tonight, and a foul call on Triton. And if that's on Riffle, that's 4, and it is.
Foul number 5, Gracie Riffle. Her fourth. Team first.
Sierra Holly quick to sub in for Riffle.
Sierra Holly.
Foster to trigger the inbound. Kincaid for 3. Count it. All the way back up the floor. Miley Groves again for 3. Can't drop it in. Lawmaster with the basketball. Has Foster by herself. Left hand up and in. Holly lost it off her foot now. Big sister there to help her out. Gets it back. Sierra drives, goes with the runner, can't drop it in. Grubbs with the rebound up the floor. Lawmaster cruise control, it's up and in. Holly again attacking the basket, can't drop it in. Bank is closed, but the putback this time is good. The freshman with 4 here tonight.
Did that screen end up working? Are you using
Yeah, it's working.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I did something. I scrolled down and it started working better. I don't know. I still think Leah has to click a bunch of times though. Sierra stops with the runner, goes up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
Did you end up doing a restart of her computer?
Yes, we did a full restart and it didn't matter. I don't know what it is.
It didn't
I think it's because
matter.
it's something with Google Drive or something. It says it's not syncing or couldn't update, and after that, when that popped back up, then it started acting up. But it was all. But see, it only works. It only does it every so often. It doesn't do it all the time.
Gracie Riffle checks in on behalf of Miley Groves. Sierra Holly goes 1 for 2 on that trip.
Fierce is put back and gets fouled. It's going to be on Kincaid. Leah needs to get a lot of props tonight. I mean, it's been, she clicks something, click, 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 and then goes back in. Click something, click, click, click. So appreciate Leah pushing the stats up here to us tonight and helping out. Second one hits the front iron, no good. Kincaid directing. Kincaid trying to find a drive. Moyer, 3-pointer on the way. Count it!
I was waiting back that so long to watch those boys react to that.
They knew it was coming, too.
They knew it.
So the senior gets a 3 here tonight.
That might have broke some kind of record the way they were acting over there.
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
They've been on her all night, though. Excited for her all night long.
King to check back in. Kincaid back to Moyer underneath. Goes up, gets it knocked away by Veers. And then Moyer disrupts it. Veers falls to the floor. Triton goes back the other way. Now to Holly.
Down to Savannah underneath, fighting through. Good defense by Moyer, disrupts it. The Lions take back over. Sydney King will check in for Chloe McKinney. Lopez and Feathers check in the ball game for Bremen. Grubb spins. Feeds it to Lopez, goes through. Fears leans in just enough to warrant the foul call.
That'll be her second, Triton's second of the quarter. Nobody reached the bonus tonight.
Still got a minute 41.
Well, okay.
And also checking in, so Groves and Stetler check in. Skyly Feathers and Brooke Bellman check in. So the Holly sisters get a break. It was good to see Shine tonight. That was fun to see. Groves now goes to Sydney King. Three-pointer on the way. Can't drop it in, just short of the mark. Feathers with the rebound. And Stetler called for the foul. Feathers for three. Can't drop it in. Partially blocked, it sounded like. Tegan Feathers back up with the putback, not there, and a foul call on Triton. It'll be on Stetler. Her second. Team's fourth. We haven't had the bonus tonight, but thanks to Abby, it's going to happen. Nobody's had the bonus.
Maybe not.
You said that, and both teams,
it out.
It was 3-2, and you spoke it into existence.
Bremen had 4.
Mm-hmm. And there it is.
Avery.
And the bonus is Veers called for the foul. Team's fifth.
Okay.
That's her third. So trying, not winning tonight, but that third quarter, if you play 4 quarters what you played there in the third, whether you put up 20 points or not, but you play with that same intensity, you put that all together, this team, the pieces are there. Just got to keep working and believe it.
And coming off that win on Jimtown, these girls knew what they had to do coming in tonight. Is it hard against this Bremen team? Absolutely. We could go on and on about this team on their determination and their work they put in. But you just got to see where Triton, they're starting to figure it out. They're starting to find their shots, their play, and what it takes for them
and
to
Stetler
win.
fell down hard.
Yeah.
Holding her elbow, maybe?
Looks like she landed on her elbow. Nadia's okay. So as we said, tomorrow night we'll be hosting Winnemac for the boys. And then after that, Pioneer will be the last game of 2024 we have to cover.
Well, there's a JV tournament at West Central, but I don't know.
Well, I don't have to talk is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
That's the last one I've got to prep for.
I don't know if we'll take a camera over there or if we'll even go. But
at West Central? One trip.
Yeah, well, we got to make a trip to the salad bar.
Well, you only get one trip. There's a camera on that. I'll never forget that.
What?
There's a restaurant, and there's only one trip to the salad bar. I'm telling you, and they sat somebody on a stool there, and they watched your grandpa went up there, and I kid you not, they watched him one trip, and then your mom went back up one trip. Nope, no more, one trip. And then they told you how much you could fill your plate up with.
What?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Just make it a part of the menu. Don't make it a salad bar then.
So again, hope Nadia's okay. Now don't.
I can't remember the name of the restaurant. It's something Whistle Stop.
Well, we can't go eat there ever again. I at least didn't say the name.
We're just promoting the
we're one trip. I mean, I'm telling you what. You think about it, though. The one trip to the salad bar, you think about it this way. You get one trip. Well, exactly. But you can fill it up with what you want to fill it up with. You get that customization factor. At the same time, you decrease your cost because you don't let someone go in there and pull an Orion and, like, fill up a massive plate.
He should. One trip.
But yeah, but you got to.
It's the Whistle Stop Restaurant, the Monon Connection Museum. Somebody might want to go there. It was pretty good food.
It was great food. It was funny about the one trip to the salad bar. That's been an inside joke since you were still playing volleyball. So glad to see Nadia back on her feet. Hope she's all right.
I think it's that right arm there that she's really holding on.
Like I said, hope she's all right. Nadia's tough. She's as tough as they come, but let me tell you, that was a tough fall. So riffle now, inside a minute to go. Now goes to Groves. Sydney King steps back, high arcing shot, can't drop it in. And the two freshmen fighting for it, and it goes out of bounds.
Bremen.
Off Bremen. So it went off with feathers, it says, or they say. Well, Skyly there. Feeds Holly. Gets it knocked away by Feathers. And it goes out of bounds. Groves to Holly. Now to Riffle. She'll try a three. Can't drop it in. I say Veer's hooked on that one. So her fourth foul. And since they're in the bonus, they'll go shoot 2 free throws.
As the teenagers would say, that our little discussion we were having about the restaurant, that's part of the TTSN lore book they're writing me.
They're writing a book.
The lore of TTSN. All of our inside
Okay,
jokes.
wait a minute. Our kids are writing a book.
Well, I don't know if you want to call it a note.
A book.
A note on their phone, maybe.
A note on their phone, I was going to say.
We got a lot of them, though, according to them.
Who's proofreading this? Because I'm pretty sure there's one I wouldn't let him write.
I told them they're going to have to put a lot of context with it because I couldn't even understand half of what it was.
Well, we have told a lot of stories in, the 7 years I've been doing this? My first broadcast was on this very floor.
Was it a girls' game?
It was by county. It was the girls' game first, and then I did the boys. And that's going to do it. Lions are going to win 70-35. Leading the way for them was Kyla Foster with 24. Kincaid added 15. Lawmaster and Grubbs both with 10 here tonight. Skyly Feathers with 4. Moyer with 3. Lopez with 2. And Tegan Feathers with 2. Leading the way for Triton, both with 8 points apiece, was Miley Groves and Nadia Stetler. Riffle and Veers, 6 points apiece. Holly, and both Savannah Holly added 4 and Sierra Holly added 3. Triton will fall to 1-12 on the year. They will host the Panthers on Saturday for their final game of 2024. And we're going to hang it up here. Until next time, remember the Trojan way. We're underway. The Lawmaster tracks it down. She'll bring it up the floor. She's got it. She'll take off one-on-one fast break with the right hand. It's good. And that ties it at 2. Finds Foster down the floor. Catch runner is up, and the lead is now belong to the Lions. Foster reads the pass up, cruise control, up and in.
Just wade around like this. You want to be able to attack and attack fast.
Penetrate it. Kincaid, catch and shoot, wing three is good.
Keep your voice heard.
Foster's put back off the missed shot is good. Better job not leading with their eyes. They're going to go with the basketball. Foster goes with the left hand. It's up and in. Box. Kincaid for three. Again with another big shot there. No good. Grubbs with the offensive board. Feeds it to Feathers underneath. Bank is open. Grubbs now goes to Foster in the corner. She'll try a three. And a dagger for her. Works away from the screen. She'll drive the side of the lane with the hop step. Goes up and gets the friendly roll. Grubbs has a lane. Does a nice job up off the window and good. Down into Stetler, good lead pass, the bank's open. Rolls, uses the screen, sees another seam again. She drives the basket so well, and one opportunity coming for her. Out Groves. Pull up for two, count it. Sure again. Oh, that one in and out. Grubbs' putback is good. For them. Foster steps back for three. And a dagger from the far side of the floor. She looks to continue to do so with another steal. That's the left hand up and in. Lawmaster for three, connects. Out to Riffle for the three on the way. Drops it in. The assist to Stetler. Kincaid right back and answers with a Stetler. And gets the friendly bounce and hit every spot on that rim before it dropped down. Lawmaster for three. Connects. Now to Riffle. Deep three for the freshman. Count it. Block goes up strong. Bank is closed. Gets her in rebound. Put back is good. Holly finds Miley Groves. She'll try a three to cut it. And does. Miley Groves at the buzzer on the way. It's good for Miley Groves. Grubbs. Lawmaster up, and she gets that one to go in.
Ashli Faulkner really getting her team down there.
Grubbs again, nice drive to the basket up and gets the finish to drop in. Kincaid for three. Count it. Lawmaster with the basketball has Foster by herself. Left hand up and in. Grubbs with the rebound up the floor. Lawmaster cruise control. It's up and in. Ollie again attacking the basket. Can't drop it in. Bank is closed, but the putback this time is good. Moyer, three-pointer on the way. Count it.
I was waiting back that